Hey guys, welcome back. This is Den with D2 Destinations. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about this amazing little camera. This is the DJI Pocket 3 and we've put it through the paces and so far it has done extremely well. We did a low light test a while back against the GoPro and hands down, this little thing with the 1-inch sensor in it is absolutely amazing. The stability with the built-in gimbal, also it works very, very well. When you're vlogging with it, it is fairly stable when you're walking down the street. If you're filming a landscape, it has a little bit of that axis movement of up and down, up and down. So they came out with a new product to help alleviate that, and I thought I would test that for you guys. So here it is. It's made in China. It's this little grip that will hold it right in here, but if you push the button on the side, it releases the spring, and then you put the small extension for the Pocket 3 right on here, and it's threaded in with this screw right here. So when it comes time to film, all you have to do is just basically connect this and hold this in front of you. And as you're walking, it will keep the camera level and offset your bobbing motion while you're walking. The test that I did, I'm going to show you the footage here in just a minute. This works extremely well while you're walking down the street and just videotaping the landscape. If you're holding it as a selfie cam, the face tracking on it, however, actually accentuates that movement. So the moral of the story is this thing is very good for non-selfie, non-vlogging video of landscape while you're walking, or if you're at a car show or at botanical gardens or whatever you're filming. Walking around this way, it does alleviate that, but in selfie mode, it gives it a little extra bounce. So take a look at this footage, tell me what you think. Okay, here we're going past a famous person's house. This is actually Dave Bautista's place, and this is just handheld without the spring working right now, so I'm just walking by. This is just with the gimbal itself, and here in a second I'm going to put it on the spring loading and we're going to see the backyard, which has dinosaurs and a few other things back there. It's kind of an interesting place. So here we go with this pole. We're going to switch over to the handheld, and there we're on the spring, and we're going to see if this footage is any less bouncy, which it looks like it's moving a lot more. I'm not sure, but maybe it's just keeping it even from my normal walking bouncing. But this is with the spring load, walking past Dave Bautista's place. And he has his own little compound down here, which is kind of cool with the dinosaurs and everything. And now we're going to go back to just the handheld. There we go, handheld, and see if that's smoother. So which one is better? The new spring load or just the basic hand holding the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 all by itself? All right, I'm hand holding it again with the spring with my arm extended, and to me it looks like this thing is bobbing up and down like crazy, but maybe that's just offsetting my walking motion. And I'm just gonna grab it here and keep filming and see the difference. So there we go. That's without the spring on there. This is just handheld, doing the exact same thing, walking down the street. So what's more stable? Hand holding the DJI Pocket 3 just like this, or putting it on the spring-loaded axis stabilizer? Okay, so after watching that footage, I'm convinced that if I'm going to be just vlogging and walking around with a face track on, I'm just going to hand hold this, because it appeared to me that that footage was much more smooth than having it on the spring load. The spring load, I think, is really good for forward facing and filming like this, but my conclusion is $30, is it worth it? Well, we got another trip coming up, so stay tuned. I'm gonna do a lot more video of landscapes with it on this spring loading, and we'll see how that turns out, so stay tuned for that. And one other thing that I've recently learned about this amazing little camera is I took it to a wedding, and it was an outdoor wedding, so I have the ND64 filter on there, and the video was absolute magic. I mic'd up the groom with the Mic 2 and the Lavalier mic. He just put this into his lapel, and the audio was excellent. And I had it stationed on this small tripod right up front next to the couple as they were getting married. I have this little cage here which I thought was really good for protecting it. So I just popped it in here like this and turned it on, pressed record, and it did a fantastic job. However, it was 84 degrees. And this jacket, this protective little cover here, I think that's what led to, the first time I've ever seen it, the Pocket 3 overheated at about 14 minutes. So, in retrospect, if you are filming outside for an extended period of time, you don't want to put it into one of these protective little cases on a tripod. It really, I think, led to it overheating. And had I just simply put it into its regular case, or one of the extended battery case, if I had put that on there and just mounted the tripod directly into the base of this, I think it would have got a lot more airflow and been a lot better off and not overheated. I am going to test that in the future, but I just want to caution you, unfortunately, I didn't think you could overheat one of these, but at 84 degrees in direct sunlight, and the screen was facing about this direction and the sun was right up here, so it was really just pounding on it, and it lasted 14 minutes, so just be aware of that. But other than that, this little thing is absolutely amazing. As always, thanks for joining today, and I'm glad to bring you a couple of things I've found to caution you on using the DJI Pocket 3. But overall, this thing is a fantastic camera. And I'll link the products in the description below. If you want to pick that up, you can just click on the link. You pay nothing extra for that. The channel does get a very, very small commission. We greatly appreciate the support. But overall, you can't really go wrong with the DJI Pocket 3. We'll see you next time on D2 Destinations. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.